Welcome to a special edition of the magazine. Today we have quite a show for you. We are here at the beautiful Riverside Cemetery, and we're going to get some great new insights into the Riverside Cemetery. And today I have with us people that are very well associated with the Riverside Cemetery, and I'm going to have them introduce themselves now.
My name is Fred Grant. I'm the chair of the Board of Trustees of the cemetery. I'm the immediate past president of the cemetery, and I have the pleasure of serving as vice president.
Thank you, Fred. Welcome.
Thank you.
My name is Mark Jeffrey. I'm honored to be the president of Riverside Cemetery and representing the 24 officers and trustees of Riverside Cemetery's board. I have 5 generations of my family here, and it's an honor to be here.
Thank you, Mark.
My name's Cody Gibney, and I'm the superintendent over here at Riverside Cemetery.
Welcome, Cody. Thank you. So welcome to the show. So we are very excited about something coming up in the near future, but we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But so tell us something about Riverside Cemetery and its beautiful history.
Riverside Cemetery is a historic garden-style cemetery. It was founded in 1850. It's an expression of the community's pride and its heritage. It was created in boom times of whaling and international trade. It reflected the wealth, the sophistication, the connection of the community with some of the leading trends in the management of how to remember our ancestors. So it's a garden cemetery. It was originally developed as a beautiful place for recreation and enjoyment, as well as a place for the repose of the dead. And we think as we continue the traditions of this beautiful, beautiful place of existing in a sacred bond between those who've gone before us, all the people who worked so hard to make this place so beautiful, the predecessors of Cody who've done so much, and the people we don't know who thought through the plantings and the landscape and so forth. And we're honored, Mark and myself and Cody, to continue those great traditions.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. Yes, it is a very special place. I mean, my family is here as well, so I really, and I appreciate Peter, who did a lot for Riverside Cemetery, also Peter Reed.
Peter Reed was an extraordinary fellow. My connection with the cemetery is, my middle name is Delano.
Okay.
My father lived as a child in the homestead downtown. There actually were living people relatively recently. When I came on the Riverside board, there were people who remembered playing with my dad.
So well, I have a good question for all three of you, actually. What makes you want to be so involved here at Riverside?
I think it's preserving the legacy of Riverside. To Fred's point, the Reed family has been here as superintendents for generations, and carrying on their legacy into the park-like setting. When you come into this cemetery, it's unlike any other in the South Coast. To Fred's point, the garden atmosphere, to be able to preserve that legacy, not only for those that are here today, but those that are coming in the future.
I think it's a very big part of the community. A lot of people come here and visit. They go for walks. You know, it's not just a place to visit loved ones, but a place to spend time that people feel safe here and comfortable.
Thank you.
And Mark's absolutely right. Where I was going before I got sidetracked is the connection between the Reed family and my family. Peter was the third in a succession of Reeds. I knew Norman very well. Many of us will remember Norman. They contributed so much to the cemetery, but they originally began working with and for my family. So there's a long tradition. And how do I get involved? I sort of got hooked. I came here 35 years ago. It's a beautiful place. It's a place that has really needed, you think of where is a nonprofit in your priority list? Your church, your school, your hospital, maybe the top 3. Where's the cemetery? And I think that one of the things that Mark and I and Cody as well, God love him, is we've decided, where's the cemetery in your priority list? 150? We're people who've looked at this place and said, this is going to be right up at the top of our list, and we're going to make it thrive.
So that is definitely a strength. You know, what are some of the other strengths of being a part of a nonprofit for the cemetery itself, Riverside?
Please.
I was just going to say it's honoring those that are at rest here. It's the last thing we can do for what they have have left, and their families, in preserving their legacy. It's a legacy. Riverside's legacy is their legacy. If it wasn't for their legacy, we wouldn't be here. So it's preserving those legacies, not only for them, but for their families and the families to come.
Mm-hmm.
And I would add, I've been on the board for a bit over 30 years.
Okay.
And one of the things that is so impressive about this board, and I never lived here, I didn't grow up here. I've gotten to know this group of people because I invariably drive a long distance and show up for a board meeting. I really didn't particularly know people. But it has been over the years a really powerful expression of the strengths, the skill sets of this community. It's an incredibly giving board. The people who come on our board have got remarkable capacities, from understanding our roads and maintenance. Fred Raphael, who helped pioneer the construction of our crematory, all kinds of skill sets that help us make this place. So to me, it is, and it always has been, a remarkable expression, not only of the heritage and the memory of the community, but of the present skill set of the community. It's just been an awesome thing to watch.
The board is a family. It truly is a family. It's reflective of the community, but it also becomes a community in of itself.
Mm-hmm.
To Fred's point, everybody has various talents, and it's bringing all of those talents together that makes it so successful.
And Riverside is very historical. There's so many people that come just to actually walk around or to even tour Riverside, to see the many famous people that are actually buried here. There are many, and your family included.
My family, Captain, the fellow who picked up the Japanese.
Yeah, Captain Whitfield.
Captain Whitfield. I was remembering Banjiro, but not Whitfield.
Yep.
Of course, Henry Huddleston Rogers.
Yes.
Gorgeous mausoleum for him. My family, there's right now, I want to say in Newport, an exhibition on Richard Morris Hunt. But the Delano Mound is man-made. The tomb is a very early project of Richard Morris Hunt, one of his first. And so yes, Joseph C. Delano, who was an important early captain and a cousin of Warren Delano, who gave the land, is buried in that section.
Many events have occurred here. Every Memorial Day, it's such a nice it's a nice remembrance of all of our veterans. The men and women that have worked so hard and fought for our country, and we have a nice ceremony here every Memorial Day. It's something that's near and dear to my heart. When my father's name was read, at the Memorial Day service, and so it's very comforting for families to come to this service on Memorial Day after the parade. So
we're certainly, Riverside is honored with its tradition of support for actively in the present, and a place for memory for people who have served their country in the various forms of military service. And one of the remarkable things for a cemetery, we're noting our 175th birthday this year, founded 1850, but we have the graves of people who fought in the American Revolution here.
Wow.
I want to say it's plural. How that happens, of course, is that there were graves in the center of town which were removed here. So we have those burials as a result of those removals.
So 175 years. That's amazing. Tell us something about that. There's a celebration coming up to celebrate 175 years.
There is on the 27th of this month, starting at 10 o'clock on the grounds of the crematory. Everyone is welcome from 10 to 12, and then walking tours from 12 to 2. It's going to include a program of various presentations from local officials, and the announcement of two fundings that we've established: a beautification fund that is going to help maintain the trees, shrubbery, and plantings in this cemetery, and also the preservation fund, which is just being established to repair and support those gravestones that have gone in disrepair. So we're very proud to announce those, and there'll be time for celebration for bringing the family together and to celebrate this milestone in our history.
It is definitely a milestone, and so many families have so many stories, that about Riverside Cemetery, and some of the toughest times, and some of the times where they can come and it's local. They can come and visit their family members, and pay tribute to them as well. So 175 years, there's a lot of legacy here. You had mentioned about Peter Reed, and now we have Cody. So Cody, what are some of your plans as superintendent of Riverside Cemetery?
So we plan to keep maintaining the place at a high standard. We plan to take every funeral as serious as possible and try to provide the best service for the families on the day of the service. Just continue the legacy over here that we've always had, a high standard to the way we've done things.
To that point, we talked about 3 generations of the Reed family. This is a turning point in the history of this cemetery. We've transferred superintendent to Cody in his family, and I would love to be able to sit here generations to come. Probably I wouldn't be sitting here, but representatives of the cemetery will be here celebrating 3 generations of Cody's family supervising and managing this property.
And what are some of the other priorities for the board for the Riverside Cemetery?
Well, one of my priorities, establishing those 2 funds, a beautification fund for maintenance of the trees and shrubbery to keep and maintain the aesthetics of the cemetery. Also then to honor those by repairing gravestones and what have you of folks that can no longer do it themselves. Maybe there's nobody in their family left to be able to maintain those particular stones, and we owe it to them to come together as a community to do a preservation fund to be able to repair and replace those stones. In the White House right behind us, one of our goals is to establish a chapel here at Riverside so that families can come together during times of inclement weather to honor their family members that may not be able to do it at the graveside, and also to be able to open it up daily for personal reflection.
Great. So that's what you'd like to see maybe for the bicentennial celebration.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Long before then.
Yes.
So I would add 2 things from a board standpoint. One is working on our financial strength. Riverside is doing, thanks in large part to the crematorium, cemeteries tend to be hard-scrabble existences. The finances are very tough. Riverside was not in great shape as of its 150th anniversary, thanks to the skilled stewardship of Mark, thanks to Bill Reed, our former president, thanks to Peter Reed, thanks to the crematory, but through a lot of efforts, we are in really good financial shape. But we intend, and this is a major objective, to deepen our strength just to make sure that we can absolutely fulfill in the fullness of times, maintaining the great standards of quality that Cody spoke of, which is mission critical. The other thing, of course, is we are needing to transition into more modern times, and Riverside has been very much a horse and buggy operation for a long time. You look at our competition, and it is competition, other places you can go. Many of these are fairly anonymous, increasingly industrial, and what we're trying to do is to maintain the quality that Cody speaks of while modernizing as we need to. And there are various respects where we're moving a little bit too slowly, perhaps, into computerization and so forth. Made tremendous progress with understanding and charting our grounds and so forth. But those would be, to me, the 2 big areas. One is the modernization, modernization while respecting the handmade individual attention, care, and not losing it to its kind of an industrial spirit, and then also building our financial strength, where we've made such great progress over the last 25 years.
Well, I cannot thank each of you enough for your contribution to this beautiful, historical, peaceful Riverside Cemetery. And September 27th, 2025, celebration of the 175th anniversary of Riverside Cemetery, and that'll be at 10 a.m. and everyone is welcome to come and explore and learn more about Riverside Cemetery.
Please come.
Thank you, and thank you all.
Great weather.
Yes.
Like a day like today.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.